So about 10 years ago, I would say, a client came to us who had been a victim of Thomas Hacker. And, initially we looked into the case, and when we found out who Thomas Hacker was, um, we were dumbfounded at how serious of a matter it ended up being. Thomas Hacker was the most prolific pedophile probably anyone has ever encountered. He molested dozens and dozens of boys in Indiana, and Boy Scout troops, multiple Boy Scout troops there, was arrested and convicted in Indiana, given a light sentence, and then he just easily crossed over the Illinois border and started doing it again. The scouts were told that he'd been arrested and convicted of molesting children in their troops on multiple occasions, and they had that in their files. The travesty of it is that when I asked him, why he chose the Boy Scouts as the organization he preferred to infiltrate, he said it was just because it was so easy. What happened was then after this initial client came to us and we filed suit for him, other victims came forward or came to our office, and we ended up having 18 victims of Thomas Hacker come to our firm to be represented. And then we started into the fight with the Boy Scouts. And I got to tell you, over the years, it took us probably 5 years to get those cases to settlement. But the Boy Scouts fought us every step of the way and at every level. And we just kept winning. They kept trying to deny our guys justice by using the statute of limitations as their defense. The court denied those arguments, finding that the Scouts had fraudulently concealed their involvement and their culpability in allowing these boys to get molested. Ultimately, the case was heard by the Illinois Appellate Court, where a very strong ruling was made that not only had the Scouts known or should have known of these issues, but they should have, protected these boys and allowed them to get justice a lot sooner. So that enabled us to get trial dates. And then on the eve of each trial, each case settled. There were 18 trials set for 18 consecutive months, and the Boy Scouts settled each one for the amount that we demanded on the basically days before each case was about to go to trial, because they never really wanted to face a jury knowing that what they had done would never be found acceptable by any jury. So the settlements that we achieved with the Scouts for our 18 victims put them in a position where they had to consider bankruptcy. And then when New York State opened up a statute of limitations window, a number of additional claims came in, and that tipped them over the edge and put them into bankruptcy. And then the bankruptcy case started, and people knew what we had done as a result of the Hacker case. And as a result of that, we acquired another 4,000 victims of childhood sex abuse while in scouting, and those cases are now pending in the bankruptcy litigation.